This is Kendrick Bourne from the San Francisco 49ers. You're watching the Niners All Day Show. What up, Bronze? What up, Dre? Let's get it, man. Yee!
Yo, what's going on, man? What's happening with my guy, Jason?
Woo, what's happening? Blowout Cities, what's happening?
Yes, sir, man. Shout out to the faithful out there, man. Welcome to Niners All Day. We appreciate all of the subscribers. We appreciate all of the Patreon members. We appreciate everybody that's tapping in. If you have not liked or subscribed to our channel, go ahead and like and press that subscribe button. It's right down there, right below. And there goes Bronze. Okay, we didn't think that we were going to be able to make this to happen because everybody has busy lives and so much stuff going on. People got kids and things. You know what I mean? What's going on with y'all, man? How y'all feeling today, bro?
Great, amazing.
Good, man. It's a good day. Feeling good.
Yeah.
I see Trey.
Hello,
You're in
Brandon
good mood,
Ayuk.
you know what I'm saying?
Hello, Brandon Ayuk. Nice to see you, pal.
Yes.
Yeah. He definitely got involved. I feel like in the second half, he got into the swing of things. You can literally see how he's developing as far as getting comfortable with the offense and making plays, right? And to everybody out there, y'all gonna have to bear with me. My webcam is tripping right now. I got to get a new one. Haven't had time to do it. Sorry. So what? At least you can hear me. If you can't see me, you can hear my voice. So let's go ahead and talk about what is the first thing we should cover? Should we cover how I think that we have the deepest team in the NFL right now, right?
I mean, that's one of the things you have to say, for sure. I mean, there's no reason for this 49ers team to jump in and blow two teams out. Come on, man. I know they're inferior, but come on, man.
Yeah. And this is the NFL. Anything can happen, right? We just seen it with the Bills and the Rams. The Bills were up big, and the Rams came back and damn near won that game. We seen it last week with the Atlanta Falcons. They were up big against the Cowgirls, and the Cowgirls came back and won that game, right? So anything is bound to happen. I made a tweet, and I said, without 13 players before the games who are key contributors and starters, the 49ers still came out and won this game. I think that we're the deepest team in the NFL. And I was actually wrong. It was 16 guys. When you add Jordan Reed and Mosley, it became 18. So I'm going to read out the 16 guys that were out before the game started because I retweeted it purposely. Let me find it. Okay, hold on. Bear with me because I thought I retweeted it, but I guess that I didn't.
Oh, by the way, shout out to the Bills.
Oh, yeah.
They just pulled up and took the lead on the Rams.
Is it the game still?
Yeah, they got a questionable call, but you know what I'm saying? It is the Rams, so I don't care. But
I don't care.
Hey, okay, so this is the list of players that we were without. Jimmy Garoppolo, starter, quarterback. Defensive end, Nick Bosa, going for the season. Tight end, the seventh best player in the NFL, George Kittle, top 100, gone. Richard Sherman, gone. Raheem Mostert, gone. Deebo Samuel, gone. D Ford, gone. Dre Greenlaw, gone. Tevin Coleman, gone. Hey, to all of y'all people disrespecting Tevin Coleman, you see what the offense is like without him having that 1-2 punch without him and Raheem Mostert. But we're going to talk about that a little bit later. Gone. Jalen Hurts, gone before the season started. Weston Richburg, gone. Ronald Blair, gone. Solomon Thomas, gone. And then Jordan Reed and Emmanuel Mosley, both gone. That is ridiculous. Most NFL teams would forfeit the game if they had that many guys missing. Not literally, but I'm just saying. They wouldn't go out there and try to win the game and have over 40 minutes of ball possession and score, almost 40 points. That's ridiculous. So I'm wondering how you guys feel about that, bro.
Yeah, Bronze. Oh, he paused. All right.
He's
yeah, man. Like we talked about it all week. This was gonna have to be a straight coaching clinic up and down, and that's exactly what it was. Kyle Shanahan, Robert Saleh installed an amazing game plan. Yes, the only thing that was really successful for the Giants were these Daniel Jones design runs.
Right.
And we all know that that's something that the 49ers struggle with. But I mean, it's amazing to see. Look, we bashed on people, and we got to give them their credit, right? So we bashed on Deion Jordan. Man, was he out there making an impact? Javon Kinlaw, look at him. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. Jason Verrett, look at that. Look at that. If that's me eating crow on this, I will, for sure. But if he's able to build off of that and become a depth piece that we can feel comfortable, like, you know how scared we were before the game started? Now definitely. We can look to him and be solid for us if he can stay healthy. Like, all of this feels good. All of it feels good. The only thing that feels bad is Jordan Reed and Emmanuel Mosley. That's it. Yeah,
most definitely. And I have to say it, man, Deion Jordan played a hell of a game.
He did.
He's in the game. The first 3 plays, he gets a fumble recovery. He has 2 quarterback hits. He has multiple pressures. He gets a sack, right? That's coming up big. And the Giants don't necessarily have a horrible offensive line. Like, they got some pretty good offensive linemen, right? So I was happy to see that. I was happy to see that during the game we started to get some more pressure on the quarterback. Also, Jason Verrett, he looks back in rare form.
Yes.
Really good. He looks really good.
Had that one holding, but I guess we'll give him.
Yeah,
but that wasn't a holding. That was a terrible call.
Yeah, because they both switched possessions and they ran into each other, and I didn't think it was intentional. Like, if I'm a referee, I'm looking for what is your intent, and did it have an impact on the play, right? Daniel Jones threw the ball in a totally different direction on the other side of the field. It had no impact on the play whatsoever. And also, I think it was not intentional at all. But it is what it is. Besides for that, he had a damn good game. I think he only allowed like 2 receptions. He had multiple PBUs. He had a tackle for loss. He played really good. He also had a run stuff behind the line of scrimmage. Jason Verrett looked really good today. I was happy to see that, man.
His confidence is just through the roof now.
That's important. It's important.
It is.
It's important.
Yeah. Yeah.
So maybe we should dial back what we were saying, because this coaching staff has been behind him this entire time, right? All week they were pumping him up, right? And we were the ones that were like, "What are you talking about? What are you talking about?" Well, we got it. You know what? When we get things wrong, like I got it wrong.
Yep.
He looked great today. He looked great, and he didn't go up against a guy who was going to be underneath routes. Darius Slayton is a deep route guy. And you have to be able to go with him stride for stride. And I thought Verrett did amazing, man. Like, imagine what this team will look like if he's rolling also, and just adds another layer of depth to this team, man. It just it really lifts everybody up. And I think that's what this coaching staff has been talking about.
Yeah.
He had 2 receptions today.
You said what? Say that one more time.
Slayton only had 2 receptions.
2 catches.
Yeah, that's it. And then there was a few plays where Golden Tate started to get shifty, and they put Verrett on Golden Tate, and he slowed him down for a little bit, right? So, and
the other thing is Slayton torched Pittsburgh secondary and defense, which is no slouch at all. So like that's a win. Like what they need to do is show him that film and get him back in that mind of like, yo, I can still do this. Let the injury go and just play with your instincts, and that'll be enough, man. Like we don't need Verrett to be cornerback 1. But if he's mixing in here and we have no issue throwing him out there in case of an injury or something like that, that's huge for this team. It's huge. And who knows what's going to happen with Mosley? Concussions are tricky. Do we know that he's going to be back? We don't know that yet. I hope he'll be back, but we don't know yet. So,
yeah, I hope he'll be back also, because one thing I can say about the Eagles, they're not looking too good right now, but they got some damn good receivers.
They do, but, oh, man, have you been watching Carson Wentz today?
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
Your tweet.
No, the Philly fans are this is it. Like he's off the cliff right now with these throws. I like, we're in prime position to win this game Sunday night. I don't care how this game ends. They're in overtime right now with the Bengals, and and Joe Burrow got drilled.
He did.
And he got back up and kept playing. Carson Wentz threw one of the worst interceptions I've ever seen any like, it was a one-on-one and he had to throw it to the outside back shoulder. He literally threw it to the defender. Like, it's boggling my mind what's happening with Carson Wentz right now. Again, guys, 1 week at a time. Once you get to next week and you see on paper, this matchup is still in the 49ers' favor, and the 49ers should win this game on Sunday night. I'm telling you. You can build off this, and we can be 3-1 like that. Remember week 1? 3-1 in a blink. That fast.
Yeah, most definitely. So we've been talking about a lot of good news. Bad news is Jordan Reed, he hurt himself, and that was a horrible throw, but we're not going to talk about that. But he hurt himself, right? And I just want to know, has anybody heard any type of updates on him? To me, it didn't look real bad. It just looked like he got targeted on one play after he hurt his ankle. He came back in the game, and they definitely targeted his lower body, from his ankle to his knee also. So has anybody heard any updates or anything like that?
Nah, he was grabbing his knee. That's not good. I don't like that.
His knee or I thought it was his ankle.
It looked like both after. When he went to the
Yeah.
sideline the second time, he started touching the knee, and that's so I think the ankle's connected to the knee bone, all that, whatever joke you want to make, something like that.
Yeah. I just hope he's able to play next week. I have a pretty good feeling that George Kittle is able to play next week, but I really want to see both of those guys on the field at the same time. I think that it's very important that we have Jordan Reed and George Kittle on the field at the same time, because it definitely creates matchup trouble. And we've seen that today. Jordan Reed looked like he was going to go off again, and unfortunately, he hurt himself on that bull crap MetLife field, and we might not get to see him next week, which is not so good, because one thing I can say about the Eagles is they have a really good interior defensive line.
They do.
We've been struggling with interior defensive lines. Leonard Williams, he had a pretty good game against us today. Laken Tomlinson, where were you? Hey, it is what it is. So,
it is.
And we got to see Fletcher Cox next week. So, that could be a problem.
The offensive line is great today.
I actually did think they played better, much better.
They played pretty good.
Especially down the stretch, like when the 49ers took advantage of this game, and and that's what you want to see, imposing your will, run game, whatever, pass game, whatever. We should be able to impose our will on them, and that's what we saw, honestly, from them. So I think they played better. There's some things to clean up. I still saw McGlinchey getting thrown around like a rag doll. He just looks stiff. Like, I don't know what has happened to his confidence and his mind, but he's not trusting his techniques, his keys, nothing. Like, and he's just getting bowled over. Like, I'm tired of seeing it, honestly. I'm tired of seeing that.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, man. I really didn't see any McGlinchey sightings today, but I mean, I was kind of watching for other things. But I did see Leonard Williams manhandle our guy Laken Tomlinson a few times, which kind of bothered me, but it is what it is. Let's talk about the running backs. To all the people out there who thinks that Tevin Coleman is so expendable, you've seen what happens when he's not on the field right now. You don't have that 1-2 punch. There was a few plays that I seen where the ball carrier had the ball, and I could literally see Tevin Coleman picking his spot and cutting upfield and having a big play run, right? Because that's his thing. He has great vision. He's able to pick spots in certain gaps and get upfield and make plays out of nothing. And I just think that that's something that Jerick McKinnon really doesn't have. He's just a cut and go guy. And also, with Raheem Mostert gone, you don't have that 1-2 punch anymore. You don't have that guy that's going to get in, get you the tough yards, and then somebody who's just going to take the top off the defense and run through and slash everything up, right? So people need to really chill out on the Tevin Coleman stuff. And Sean Schaefer, I see you, bro. I appreciate your contribution to the show. We just trying to run through this content real quick, so we can move on. But do you have any comments on Tevin Coleman not being there and his importance to this offense after seeing how the running game started off, especially in the first half?
I think it started slow, but I think that eventually it all kind of ironed out. You got to remember, too, everybody else, like Jeff Wilson, all these guys really haven't been getting reps either, but it seemed like him and McKinnon were heating up towards the end of the game. The whole team heated up. That's the thing about it. It's like the whole team got hot, and it just was like an avalanche. Like, once the 49ers started to put it together, you saw the divide in this team against them, like you started to see, even with all these injuries, you saw that. So yeah, it was a lot, man. So, we're going to miss Coleman because of his pass protection, some of his versatility outside, in the slot and things like that. This team seems like it's more than prepared to run out. Jermichael Hasty's one cut was incredible, man. And he touched the ball one time and I was like, there it is. That's it. That's what they're talking about right there.
That young man looks really special. I predict that he's going to have like at least one 50-yard touchdown this year. Even though it was only a couple of plays where he touched the ball, you could see the burst in his shiftiness. Like, right. He's going to make a few guys miss, period. Like, if he's an open here.
I also see why they cut him in the beginning. He's a little small, Yeah. I don't see if he has that strength yet, but I see, I can tell he can get stronger, throughout the seasons, like next year, in a couple years. But yeah, he's hella shifty.
I think it's also this too. I don't know if you guys heard. So that was their plan to like get him onto the practice squad. That was like, but they also encouraged the 49ers writers. Well, not encouraged, basically told all the beat writers, don't write anything about Hasty.
What?
Don't write anything about him. Don't, because we don't want other teams on him. That's all part of the secrecy. I read that. That definitely happened. They told them, do not write about him. We don't want to see, because someone had like elaborate piece open about how he's been looking and everything. And they were like, don't put that out, because they care that much about him.
Yeah.
But you can't really do that, can they?
They can. They can. Remember, with what the NFL was talking about, with as long as you could put up videos, ask Grant. Talk to Grant and ask him and see if there's anything like that. I guarantee you he'll confirm that.
They most definitely can. And looking at Hasty, he reminded me of a guy who was on the other side of the field, Devontae Freeman in his prime. Like, just shifty, small, big legs, can make one cut and get upfield. I see exactly why Kyle Shanahan wants that guy on the team. I see exactly why. And you could split him out into the slot, and he's gonna make a play there too.
And he's faster than Freeman. Like it's that like straight speed too. Like when he gets in the hole and he sees it and he's just going straight, you're not catching him.
Right. Most definitely. Yeah. Also, let's talk about the defense, man. The defense looked pretty good.
Yeah.
We already talked about Jordan. What's his name? Deion Jordan. Javon Kinlaw had a pretty damn good day.
Javon Kinlaw showed vet smarts by not being able to get to the quarterback and putting his hand up. This is week 3. The kid is learning fast.
That's what I'm saying. Remember, I was saying because looking at his college film, doing a bunch of batted SWAT balls. I mean, he did that, and that's what we're gonna get out of him. Coming years. So we needed him, and he came through. Most
definitely. Yeah. And one thing that I have to call out, because I'm really getting tired of seeing it. As soon as Quan Alexander makes a quasi bad play, he gets called out, right?
Yeah, I noticed that.
The first quarter of the game, Fred Warner allows 3 receptions for 3 first downs. One, he literally watched Evan Ingram run He literally watched him run his route and catch the ball and run for another 5 yards. I mean, just watched him. Nobody said shit, right? Then it happens again. He gives up the 4th reception on the same route to Evan Ingram in the third quarter. Nobody says nothing. Fred Warner breaks down. Then you have Quan Alexander. He broke down to make a tackle. His foot got caught in the turf. He slips and falls. Everybody tweets about it, right? But you know what? Quan Alexander gave up 1 reception all day, and it was for 4 yards on a broken play on the left sideline in the 4th quarter at the end of the game. It was garbage yards, right? But nobody talks about that. Everybody wants to shit on Quan Alexander, but nobody wants to call out Fred when he's looking suspect. And if y'all say that Fred Warner was not looking suspect, okay, Jason, be 100 with me, bro. On pass coverage, what was he looking like?
Yo, I was Stevie Wonder. What happened was my daughter was yelling. I didn't get to see, you know what I mean? Like I had to go do something real quick. She was like, Daddy, I need my diaper changed. I was like, I got you, boo-boo. Then all of a sudden I came back and I was like, what they talk about? Nah, I saw it. I definitely. So look, it happens. It's gonna happen to everybody. I think what it is, Dre, is there have been instances, like especially week 1 and week 2, where sometimes, like, you've heard Grant say he takes weird angles. Sometimes he does overrun his like where his gap is at times. Like his gap discipline isn't always there, and I think that's what guys were trying to call out today. I do agree that it's every week though, that everybody's saying something every week. Like it's all over, and now the narrative online is about cutting him now to save money. Like it's only gonna grow louder now. So I mean, look, people are gonna cherry pick what they want, right? They're gonna cherry pick whatever you can pull something to argue anything that you want, right? It just depends on how strong the argument is. Like I can argue something, it doesn't mean that it's true or anywhere close to being correct, right? But if you can nitpick the right things, people are going to use that to fulfill their narrative of let's cut Quan to save all this money, even though they don't really understand how the cap works and all that stuff. So I mean, it's just internet chatter, bro. Like there's always going to be things like that, especially with fans. It's just weird, that's how this base is a little bit sometimes.
Yeah, I was just like, I just try to make some understanding of it. Like when you don't hear a guy's name in the game, that usually means he's doing what he's supposed to do. I think he only had like 3 tackles, but he had a run stuff and a you know what I'm saying, and him and Kinlaw stopped the runner from behind the line and turnover ball and turnover downs. And we got the ball back and went up and scored. But he gave up one reception all game. And they were super pass heavy, right? They only had like 19, 20 minutes, I think it was like 21 minutes of ball possession. But when they're on the field, they were passing the ball, unless it was a Daniel Jones run.
Well, I wanted to say thank you, Jason Garrett, for continuing to be a terrible play caller. Like, I appreciate you, bro. Like, that easy fumble, like, good looks. Like, that's a horrible play call right there. I don't understand what you're trying to get. Like, you're not going to get any misdirection like that at all. Like, it's like literally it is Jason Garrett. Like that's it. That's all. Like I was just like, thank God for that. Like, that was an easy. Like, that also got the momentum rolling. Like, we scored, and then. But the thing is that all right. So if I want to nitpick negatives, the red zone's got to work better. We cannot take those field goals. Now, whether that's Nick or Jimmy, whatever, but we can't play red zone offense like that. But we'll save that for another day, fellas. Right. I gotta jump off. I gotta go take care of the little lady. But let's go Niners 2-1, getting healthy, getting ready to whip Philly on Sunday. You guys gotta take it 1 week at a time. We're looking better, man. It's getting better.
Yeah.
Real quick, Jason.
Yep.
What grade do you give Nick Mullens?
Oh, Nick Mullens was great today, Dre. Nick Mullens was great, man. Some of the throws were amazing. He was great, man. He was great. Come on, in a spot start right there, executing the offense. He threw for 25 yards, something like that.
48.
Come on, Dre. That's serviceable. To have a backup come in and do that, that's not everybody has that.
Yeah, that's true.
Let me get out of here, bro.
All right, bro.
Later.
All right. Jason gotta go take care of the little one. Okay, bro. I've seen the multiple tweets about Nick Mullens. Okay, he played a pretty good game. He played a pretty good game against the Giants. He did that. Shout out to Stem. We appreciate it. We appreciate the contribution. Thank you, sweetheart. You've been supporting us from day one. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, sis. Nick Mullens had a pretty good game. I cannot lie. He had a pretty damn good game. He made some pretty good throws. Where he showed pocket poise. Also, his touch passes where he had to drop the ball over a defender into a certain spot for the wide receiver was good. The one that I didn't like was Jordan Reed. That ball should have been in Jordan Reed's face. And instead, he has to overextend himself to try to catch the ball, and he hurts himself. And that's kind of the same stuff with Kittle, where he threw the ball high, and George Kittle has to jump for the damn ball, and he gets hit by a defender, right? So, you know what I mean? Hopefully Jordan Reed is okay. He tried to come back in and give it a go. On his last reception, if you go back and watch that play, he was targeted by the defensive player. They went specifically for his ankle and caught his knee. But I think Jordan Reed will probably be okay. I think he'll be okay. I don't think it was any, a super bad injury or anything like that.
Yeah, he was
nicked up.
I mean, he was limping a little bit, but yeah, he was walking
right.
on his own.
Right.
Started off or anything.
Yeah, right, bro. Like I don't know if you've seen it. I tweeted that. I said at least they didn't bring out the cart. Right? Yeah. I said at least they didn't bring out the cart. You know what I mean? I was extremely happy to see that. Robert Saleh, man. Really good game plan. Our defense has really changed. We're not playing a lot of zone anymore. We're playing a lot of man-to-man coverage. You're seeing a lot of more blitzes. I've seen K1 blitz. I've seen Quan blitz. I've seen Fred blitz. Yeah. I even seen Jason Verrett blitz, bro. Like he's really, switching things up. And I appreciate that.
Yeah, man. I'm pretty happy today. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty much a blowout. Man, thinking about a blowout, dude.
Yeah.
With 16 players out. 16.
No, if you count Jordan Reed and Mosley, it turned into 18, bro. That's crazy. Wait,
I thought that was 16 already with Mosley and
Jordan. The list.
That's almost 20, dude. Golly.
Yeah, the list is ridiculous, bro. The list is crazy. Damn, bro. I swear that I retweeted this, and every time I look for it, I have to scroll all the way down the freaking page so I could find it. Let me try to find it. Y'all bear with me. I'm trying to find. Okay, I can't find it, but damn it, it was a lot. Just say that it was a lot. It was a lot. Yeah, it was a lot. So I'm just happy that we're able to play through injuries, that we're able to devise different game plans for us to be successful. Kyle Shanahan, Robert Saleh called great game plans. 37 plus minutes, 400 plus yards, 30 37 points on the board, controlled the clock. That defense was gassed.
Yes.
Yeah,
it was gas, man. Just like the title of the show, man, controlling the clock. He was in his element. Kyle was in his element today, man.
He most definitely was. Also, I want to give a huge shout out. Marcel Harris.
Yes.
You transformed our kickoff team to Marcel Harris had one of the best games on the field today on the 49ers. He was knocking heads off on kickoffs. Every time on the kickoff, when you looked up who was making the tackle, Marcel Harris. Then at the end of the game, in the fourth quarter, what does he do? Slayton catches the ball. He goes in, knocks his head off. He fumbles. Tavares Moore catches the ball. That guy just goes out on the field and makes plays. I love you, Marcel Harris. You played a damn good game. Dwelly. Dwelly had a good game, right? I don't know if that's going to work against, defenses like Philly or even the Dolphins. They got Kyle Vanoy. They got some pretty good linebackers, but he played a damn good game today. I was happy to see Dwelly, make some plays, especially for a guy who only had 15 receptions last year. He had a pretty big game today. And then my boy Kendrick Bourne. Kendrick had a pretty good game. I'm just really happy to see that we won the game, but we won it convincingly, and we did it without a lot of players. And it's almost like the team is playing hard for the injured players, right? It's almost like these guys are saying, like, okay, we have a lot of guys out, but you know what? We prepare for this every day in practice, and we're going to go out and we're going to play our ass off, and we're going to win this game today. And that's really huge because we have the Eagles, and then we have the Dolphins, and then, stuff is going to turn up a little bit, right? Yeah. So we want to go out and get these next 2 wins so we could be 4-1, and then go into week 7 and week 8 at full strength when we get everybody back on the field. We don't know about D Ford. We kind of had a conversation with Jason about his sources with D Ford. It's not looking so good, right? Yeah. Not looking so good.
A couple episodes ago, yeah.
Yeah, it's not looking so good. Kerry Hyder.
Let's go.
Bro, I tweeted, I said, I think he's going to have 10 sacks this year. He looks amazing.
Kerry Hyder, boy.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, he looks really good. Eric Armstead
too. Once with Ziggy gets in football shape,
right? Yeah, bro. Once Ziggy gets in football shape, I think he'll have more of an impact. He had a few pressures today. Same thing with Eric Armstead. He had a few quarterback pressures. I think he had like 3 quarterback hits. He almost had a sack. He was like literally right there. I don't know how Daniel Jones got the ball up, but he did. And I think Eric Armstead also batted a pass down too. So he had a pretty good game. And guys, we're just, spitting off the head. We didn't create no content for this show. I think we are going to do a show this week where we actually create content and I write stuff down. I just been working long hours, and when I get home, I really don't want to do nothing. I just want to chill with my family for a little bit of time that I got, and then go to sleep and get ready for the next day.
I want to talk about Kyle Nelson though, real quick. Did you guys talk about him?
No, we didn't, bro.
What happened? What's going on? Is it the turf?
I don't know.
Something.
I really think it's something going on in his personal life, and I don't want to. It's hard because I don't want to speculate. But that looks like a guy where, maybe a family member got hurt or somebody got sick, or I don't know. He looked totally out of it, bro. There's something that's going on with Kyle Nelson, and I think it's mental health wise. I don't think it has nothing to do with his physical ability or nothing like that, bro. But I'm kind of worried about him. Right,
man. If he was the non-MVP of the game, who for the Niners, who is your MVP?
My MVP of the game. I would have to say Kyle Shanahan. You want me to say Nick Mullens, don't you?
No. I know. No, I'm not forcing that. Because he did good. He did good, but he did great. He did a couple behind the passes. He could have had another tutty but to IU, but it was a little bit behind. And there was a couple passes, but he did good overall. He did more good than bad.
Yeah, yeah.
Mine would be Marcel Harris. Yeah,
he played damn good. And if y'all remember, man, our special teams on kickoff, specifically kickoff, in the first game against the Cardinals was looking horrible.
Yes.
Even last week, it started to look a little bit better, right? But this week, our special teams on kickoff team was looking really good, and Marcel Harris was the reason for that, man. And you know, when you can put all three together, your special teams and your offense and your defense, man, it just makes for a great football team. Yeah. Look at everybody is like Mullens MVP. Guys, come on. I'm not going to give you that. I'm not going to give you that. You know what I'm saying? Mullens played a damn good game. Kyle Shanahan called the perfect game for him. He showed beautiful poise. He showed a great touch on his throws, especially the ones where, say, if you have a defender right here, you have the receiver right here, and then you have a defender underneath the receiver. He showed great touch passes when he had to go over that first defender and get it to this guy right here in between two defenders. I give him that. Showed great poise. Even took one on the chin, got smacked, and delivered the ball right to Kendrick Bourne for a 17-yard first down. But as far as like saying like that he's better than Jimmy, or I would rather have him than Jimmy. And I'm not gonna say that, guys. It's just
we can say that, right. We haven't seen Nick Mullens be clutch yet. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nick Mullens is good, but if I had to pick between Jimmy G or Nick Mullens on 4th and 2, it's Jimmy G all day, man.
Exactly.
So that's right.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, but with that being said, guys, you know, that's pretty much all we got. You know what I'm saying? This wasn't going to be a super extended show. Brian's been living it up on the beach all weekend. Jason has his baby girl at home. And we're just going to chill out and watch the rest of these games and see see if we move up or down in the rankings in our division. I know the Rams just lost. You know, we're going to see how the Seacocks and the Cowgirls do, and then we're gonna I don't know, bro. We you want to create some content for tomorrow's show, bro? Because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna work at least a 10-hour day.
Yeah, I'll see what's up, man. Yeah, I'll get with Jason.
Yeah, get with Jason and see if you guys can create some content, bro. Because I don't know if I'm gonna have the time to. Yeah, and we'll
wait till that all 22 film comes out too, and then we'll probably
break down some film too.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, man. With that being said, man, we appreciate everybody. We peaked out at 212 viewers. We love all you guys. Man, it was a good day. It was a Giants. It's a game that we're supposed to win. Man, I appreciate that. But you know, it's a conglomerate, man. We all the goats over here, man. Everybody's the goats. You know what I'm saying? Like we say, Niners all day. And Bronze created it, bro. He said, "By fans, for fans." We're just two diehard fans just like you guys, and we wanted to come together and bring you guys great content to talk about the 49ers, because this is what we do. This is what we love. With that being said, man, press that like, hit that subscribe. And if you guys want a longer show where they're going to go into more depth, man, check out my guys, Niners, Nothing But Niners, man. They're going to have like a 2-hour show at least, right? They're going to talk about a lot of stuff. But, you know, we just have a lot of stuff going on in our personal lives, and we're going to need some time to develop some content to bring you guys a full show. And I'm pretty sure that'll happen this week. If not tomorrow, at least Tuesday or Wednesday. You know what I mean? Because I have to leave work early on Wednesday because I got some personal stuff I got to take care of. So, you know, if it's not Monday or Tuesday, it'll be for sure Wednesday. So with that being said, man, I'm going to let
you got Dre. You got I'm on the phone.
Huh?
Oh, you gonna let Kendrick?
Yeah, I'm gonna let KB take us out.
This is Kendrick Bourne from the San Francisco 49ers. You're watching the Niners All Day Show. What up, Bronze? What up, Dre? Let's get it, man. Yee!
Yeah, man. With that being said, we up out of here, bro.
Peace.